Hi, everyone, and welcome to another Corona live stream. I think it's week 9 of the quarantine, and I wish you a warm welcome to another live stream concert by me. My name is Dennis van Aarssen, and as always, I'm accompanied by my forever young god of sound, Martin van Tricht. Hey! He forgets to start in his own applause. It's wonderful. And my very own brother, what's his name? What's your name?
It's Sander.
Sander van Aarssen, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So we are here, 1.5 meters apart, as we should be. And yeah, tonight we're gonna do a live stream. We're gonna go back in time. We're gonna start in the 40s of last century, and we're gonna travel right through the years, right up to the new roaring 20s of this century. And for those of you who've watched before, you know the drill. You know the drill. That's the camera. Thank you. You know the drill. There will be halfway through. We're gonna answer some questions that you guys have the ability to ask right now in the YouTube comments. So ask away. My brother Sander will read all of them and ask a bunch of them, as much as we can, halfway through the show. So yeah, let's go back to 1943, and you will see the colors change from color to black and white because we're traveling back in time like 80 years. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. So your screen is not broken. It's just a visual effect. And 1943 is the year in which the great Nat King Cole wrote this song. And it's inspired by a folktale that his father used to tell him about how a buzzard catches his prey by throwing it up, taking it up into the air and dropping him, and then it dies. Well, that's the story. And Nat King Cole is without a doubt one of the great interpreters of the Great American Songbook, and that's why I wanted to include this next song as first song right now. 1943. This is Straighten Up and Fly Right. A buzzard took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzard tried to throw the monkey off of his back. The monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack, I straighten up and fly right. I straighten up and stay right. I straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving, ain't no good in jiving. I straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top." The buzzard told the monkey, "You are choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free." The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye and said, "Your story's so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and all right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Now tear 'em off my big band." Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving, ain't no good in jiving. So straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top and fly right. Thank you. Thank you so much. The wonderful camera work. Big hand for my brother Sander van Aarssen with the Steadicam. Woohoo! So that was 1943, and we're jumping right now to 1959, and that is the year in which my big hero, Frank Sinatra, released his biggest success album. He received 4 Grammy Awards, and he was in the Billboard album
charts, whatever you want to call it, for 140 weeks. That's almost 3 years, right? So that's insane. And that album was called Come Dance With Me. And I'm going to sing the title track right now, which is called also Come Dance With Me. Feel free to swing along.
Hey there, cutes, put on your dancing boots and come dance with me. Come dance with me, what an evening for some terpsichore. Pretty face, I know a swinging place. Come on, dance with me. A romance with me on a crowded floor. And while the rhythm swings, what lovely things I'll be saying. And what is dancing but making love set to music? Playing when the band begin to leave the stand. Then folks start to roll. As we wing home, cheek to cheek we'll be. So come on, come on, come on, come on and dance with me. Hey there, cutes, put on your bassy boots and come dance with me. Come dance with me, what an evening for some terpsichore. Pretty face, I know a swinging place. Come on, dance with me. Romance with me on a crowded floor. And while the rhythm swings, what a cuckoo things I'll be saying. And what is dancing but making love set to music? Playing when the band begin to leave the stand. And folks start to roll. As we waltz home, cheek to cheek we'll be. Oh, so come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on and dance with me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So we're jumping from the 50s right up to halfway through to the 60s of last century. To be exact, we're jumping to 1965, which is the year in which Nat King Cole unfortunately passed away at the age of only 45. But before he died, he released an album called Love, but then it's spelled L-O-V-E. And a couple months ago, I had the privilege to sing that song on The Voice of Holland, the season after I won, together with Steph and Ayoub. And right now I'm going to try and sing it alone. This is L-O-V-E.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Take it away, Martin on the trumpet. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. He is very, very extraordinary, and he is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. I tell you, love was made for me and you. Oh, love was made for me and you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was Love, 1965, and only a couple of years later, at the end of the 60s, in 1967, one of my other heroes, the great Tony Bennett, one of my few heroes who's still alive, actually, not counting Michael Bublé, obviously, but we'll get to him later. Tony Bennett turned down a song that he was offered, and that song ended up being offered to another singer and a trumpet player, a 66-year-old Louis Armstrong. And this song would end up making him the oldest artist to make it to the number one in the charts in the UK. The oldest artist, 66 years old, and he got a number one hit with this song, Louis Armstrong's "What a Wonderful World."
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom before me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And the colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of all the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Take it away, another trumpet solo right here.
The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends waving hands, saying, how do you do? And they're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Thank you so much. That was What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. I wonder how many times Tony Bennett scratched his head when Louis Armstrong got a #1 hit. But anyways, this was one of the most recommended songs that you guys put in the comments. And I think it's now time to get some color back into the screen. And, you know, as we go, we're at the halfway point. We're going to go to a break. Well, we're not actually going away. We're just going to move to your questions. So, Sander, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi, I'm doing great.
Yeah, your mic's on. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice of you to join us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. There's been a couple of questions here.
Cool.
First of all, there's some people asking if there's a way to support you.
Is there a way to support me? Yeah, I think right now the most important thing that you can do is just share this, share these live streams that I'm doing. Follow me on Spotify and follow me on my social media accounts, so you'll stay up to date, and you know, share my posts so we spread the word that I'm doing all these things and that you hopefully love what I'm doing. And another way to support me is something that I'm gonna announce. Well, probably now. Obviously, we've been doing these live streams for a while, and on June 7th, there's going to be another live stream, but I'm going to be playing with a band that you saw 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks ago already? Yeah. So there's a video up on my channel which you should check out if you haven't seen it. There was a live stream we did for Bevrijdingsdag. Freedom Day? Nee. Liberation Day. Thank you. Liberation Day. So we had the rhythm section of the band that I toured with. We had them all together here, and we played for about an hour. And we're going to do that again, but we're going to play a little bit longer than an hour, and there's going to be a DJ before, so it's going to be an hour and a half show on June 7th, and we're going to do it in a theater. So it's going to be great to be back up on a stage, and you can support me by buying a ticket for that show. Now, the tickets are not on sale yet, but you can subscribe to my newsletter, which Sander should put in the comments right now.
I will do it right now.
Right now, yes, please. And you can buy a ticket. It's $5, I think. So it's yeah, it's really the only way we can make this whole live stream possible in the theater with the band, and you can help us get through Corona together. So that's a bunch of ways to support me. Does that answer your question, Sander?
I think it does.
Yeah?
I think it does.
So check out my socials. Keep an eye on my socials, and I'll keep you posted when you can buy the tickets. I'll have more information at the end of this week, but June 7th, you can write that down in your calendar.
All right. There's some other questions still in the chat. JC Longa, he asks, how are you managing through this quarantine?
That's a very good question. What was his name? JC Longa. JC Longa. That's a good question, JC Longa. I'm managing. You guys are helping me stay sane through this. Really? That's Martin is laughing because he's probably gone insane already.
Hardly.
Yeah. If I'm still sane, it's because of you guys. It's terrible not being able to perform and not being able to do the things that we've had a wonderful year planned for 2020, and you know, everything has to change because of Corona, which is fine. We'll find our way around it. But you guys are keeping me sane, and obviously I feel a lot better because yesterday I went to the barber shop and I got my hair cut finally for the first time in 3.5 months. Did you notice? I bet you didn't.
I did. I did for sure. All right, so Elise, she asks what your first encounter was with music. I'm not sure if you could remember that, but answer if you will.
My first encounter with music. I remember that we had, and you should remember this too, Sander. We had a, I'm not sure if it was a cassette or a CD from Sesame Street.
Oh yeah,
From Ernie and Bert. Is that their names in English?
I think so.
Bert and Ernie, yeah, Bert and Ernie, and they had a bunch of songs and some stories about pencils and whatever. I don't know, Sipje and Sopje. I remember that was my first thing, and they sang songs. Bert and Ernie sang Sesame Street songs, so that was, I think, my first memory of music. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's your question, but
I think you answered that quite all right.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your encouraging words.
All right, Eliana, she asks who your favorite Dutch artist is.
Oh, my favorite Dutch artist. That's insanely difficult.
René Roger.
Rien Frager? No, my favorite Dutch artist. That's a very good question. I like a lot of Dutch music, though. I'm kind of into Bluff, Raccoon, you know,
Papa Abraham.
Father Abraham.
Waylon. I really like
Waylon, of course. Yeah, Waylon. I think Waylon is the best singer we have in the country. I like Anouk, especially some songs that
This one
people
song.
have changed.
the jazzy ones.
we did a rendition of one of Anouk's songs. But yeah, Anouk is a fantastic singer. Jeez, I could go on for ages. One song that I really like is Hannah Mae's. What's it called? Back to You. Hannah Mae. She's a young artist. I think she's being guided by Ilse de Lange. You should check her out. She's great.
All right. All right, and then do we have time for a question?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Celine Winter asks if there are any new songs coming up.
Yes, there are, and it's a good question because this is something I should have said when I announced the live stream coming up June 7th. We're going to be playing at least one song that hasn't been released yet. So, and I love that song. It's by far the favorite song that we played in the theaters last year, but we weren't able to record it yet. So we're definitely going to be doing that on June 7th. So you should check that out. And there's more songs coming. We're going into the studio in 3 weeks, and there will be a summer single releasing. But yeah, again, check it. You know, follow me on social media and check it out there. I'll keep you posted.
Let me drop that newsletter one more time.
That's
Oh, oh my God.
fantastic.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the wrong
that's
Oh no. oh.
nice work. Nice job.
Oh. Wait, give me 1 second.
Are you trying to push your own social media channels here, Sander?
Maybe I do.
Are you trying to make people follow you? Follow Sander van Aarssen on Instagram.
Yeah,
He loves your likes,
yes, you can.
and he deserves them. You're a pretty boy.
Please. All right. I think that's the questions for
Yeah?
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Liars.
All right, so let's move on. We've got the color back. We've got the color back on the screen, and before the break, I talked about the greats, the great singers of the Great American Songbook, like Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra. I spoke about Tony Bennett, Louis Armstrong, and they all inspired me to fall in love with this type of music. And I'm sure that I'm not the only one who was inspired by them, and definitely not the only singer, because if not my biggest hero, is also heavily inspired by these guys. Obviously, I'm talking about Michael Bublé. And I want to sing a song of him next. And he was inspired to cover this song from the 70s. And it was a Van Morrison song. And this is Moondance.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance, with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And all the night's magic seem to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seem to shine in your blood. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. And I know that the time is just right. And straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. Anytime that I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me, that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. And I know that the time is just right. Straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. Anytime that I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me, that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? My love, my love, I just want one more moon dance with you. Yes, I do.
Thank you so much. Now, the next two songs that I'm going to sing are also heavily inspired by the Great American Songbook, and I know this because I wrote them myself. I didn't write them alone. I wrote them together with an amazing lyricist, a lady called Maria Christensen, and I wrote them together with a pianist who played with Mel Torme, Frank Sinatra, and Sammy Davis Jr. His name is Jeff Frenzel. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. And this is the first song that I ever wrote. I'm going to check Let's Fall. This is Let's Fall.
You look at me from the end of the bar. Oh, woman, I don't even know who you are. But you look like a queen in that little black dress. Oh, what could I say that would really impress? Get up from your chair, I straighten my tie, 'cause you got that call me baby look in your eye. I'm not gonna try to explain it, and I just say we let it all fly. Let's fall, let's shock them all. Right here, right now, it's a little off the wall. The chemistry's right, so let's do this tonight, and let's fall. The smile in your eyes and the look on your face tell me that you're feeling up for the chase. So don't even speak and don't even think. It's all going down before you finish your drink. Get up from your chair, while on the door. Find a quiet spot to get to know you some more. I'm not gonna try to explain it. I'll just say we let it all fly. Let's fall, let's shock them all. Right here, right now, it's the middle of the wall. But the chemistry is right, so let's do this at night. Let's fall. Now let's fall, baby, it's our call. Right here, right now, and there's no reason to stall. Cause the chemistry is right. Let's do this tonight and let's fall. Cause yes, I believe in love at first sight. And something is telling me that you just might too. Cause this is a feeling we just can't fight. And baby, just tell me, wouldn't you like to fall? To fall in love. Let's fall and let's shock them all. Right here, right now, it's the middle of the wall. But the chemistry is right. Let's do this at night. Let's fall. Let's fall, baby, it's our call. Right here and now, but there's no reason to stall. 'Cause the chemistry is right. Let's do this tonight and let's fall. Let's fall, because the chemistry is right. Let's do this tonight and let's fall.
Thank you so much. It's almost the time to end the show, but not before we do 2 more songs at least. And for those of you tuning in right now or have just tuned in after the break, in the break I announced that we're doing a live stream in Theater de Stoep, which I didn't even mention. Thank you so much for the theater that volunteered to take us in. Theater de Stoep is that. Rob van Wijk, thank you so much. We look forward to doing that. We're doing a live stream live from the theater with a band, especially for you guys. It's gonna feel great to be back on stage, as I said in break. And tickets will be on sale for $5 somewhere. I'll be announcing where you can buy the tickets somewhere this weekend. So check out my social media accounts, follow me there, and subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already. And for those of you who are wondering where they can hear the song that I just played, or where they can hear the next song that I'm doing, if you haven't already, please follow me on Spotify. You can find all the songs there. Let's Fall is from my debut album. And right now I'm gonna do my latest single, which I wrote especially because of this whole coronavirus outbreak, this whole pandemic. And I wrote this with the idea that this too shall pass. If you ask where do we go from here, I say we choose faith over fear. Standing strong where we are, together apart we will heal. In these uncertain days, a whisper in your heart will say, this too shall pass. Like the wind moves the clouds, this shadow of doubt won't last forever. I'll make you a promise, we'll break through the darkness, we'll run and we'll never look back. And this too shall pass. Very soon I'll be taking your hand. The cities will breathe once again. There'll be life in the streets, and we'll smile when we see how we've changed. Just look at what's ahead, and for now just don't forget, this
Like the wind moves the clouds, the shadow of doubt won't last forever. I'll make you a promise, we'll break through the darkness, we'll run and we'll never look back. And this too shall pass. It won't be long till it's far gone and we stand on the other side. This too shall pass. Like the wind moves the clouds, the shadow of doubt won't last forever. I'll make you a promise, we'll break through the darkness, we'll run and we'll never look back. This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
Thank you so much. So, that's it for the show. We have one more song to go. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. June 7th. Keep an eye out on my social media accounts, and $5 to see a great live show. It's gonna be fantastic. I promise you. I'm very excited that this is happening. Playing on an actual stage. You can actually, if you switch to camera 3, Sander, you can see that this is an office space. This is Martin's office space, and I'm so happy and grateful that we're able to do this right here. We basically built a TV studio, so this is awesome. But still, I can't wait to be back on a theater stage. So June 7th. Anyway, it's time to end with a banger. This is Michael Bublé's rendition of It Had Better Be Tonight.
Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito. If you're ever gonna kiss me, it had better be tonight. While the mandolins are playing and the stars are bright. If you've anything to tell me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may tell me. They whisper the words just right. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito. If you're ever gonna hold me, it had better be tonight. Or somebody else may hold me. They might make me feel just right. Meglio stasera, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, fa subito. For this poor Americano who knows a little of your speech, be a nice Italiana and start to teach. Show me how it old Milano. The lovers hold each other oh so tight. I said, baby, go, go, go. Or as we natives say, far subito.
That was it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. A big thank you to my wonderful friends Martin van Tricht, Sander van Aarssen, and recently joined us, Martin's son Enzo van Tricht. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. We're going to do a special live stream, probably on all platforms. Keep an eye on my social media channels again, and thank you so much for watching. Good night.